Hey there everybody, Anwar07 here, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite franchises out there, Gears of War, or Gears 5 to be more specific. This franchise to me holds a place sort of in the likes of Mario and Halo for me. It's just, there's really nothing out there just like it. But anyway, today we're here to talk about its performance, loading times, and how it stacks up from the Series X to the Xbox One X. And I've played tons of Gears, so I can tell you if things look way different or not. Anyway, if you'd like to leave a comment in the comment section below, I invite you to make sure you leave there the game you would like me to go next and test for you. I have over 180 games on Xbox, so more than likely I have the game you are looking for. Anyway, without further ado, do that, and don't forget the little bubble on top for the playlist so you can check out any other video that might interest your pickle. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have the game installed in the internal drive of the respective console, and we're looking at about a 30-second to 20-second time saving, mostly due in part to connecting to the servers and the long, annoying, cool, repetitive, like logo crap that for some reason the Coalition is so fond of at the beginning of Gears, which it's really boring, but anyway, it's what it is. Coalition, if you're listening, please get rid of them or allow us to like skip them. So there's that, but I'm just gonna dump you the specs as we go. Campaign, you're looking at 60 FPS on both consoles, pretty stable, and 4K dynamic on both. None of them are going to be locked 4K. Reason is, the game gets demanding at times if you've played the campaign, and so it's nice that it'll sacrifice resolution for FPS count. You're looking at ultra high-end PC settings on the Series X for the campaign, and then the Xbox One X you're looking at a little more toned down, yet it still looks good. Honestly, it's little things that you typically don't really notice if you're not, into it, but it's definitely higher quality on the campaign. The one thing I will give you as a disappointment is the co-op. It's still 30 FPS for some darn reason, even on multiplayer. So that's a huge disappointment that I hope the Coalition, I give them kudos for what they've done with this update. They were fast, quick, efficient, free, all good. But not having 60 FPS split screen is a huge letdown. And by the way, if you want to keep up with these kinds of videos, like comparisons with loading times and gameplay performance on the Xbox One X and Series X, don't forget to subscribe with a bell and a like along the way, and the little bubble on top for the playlist where I have the rest of my videos that I do on this, which you, and from the comment section below, can influence and decide which one gets covered next. But besides that, that's the campaign, right? Now we have the multiplayer. Multiplayer is where it shines. As long as you're doing single player just by yourself on the multiplayer, you're looking at a nice, pretty much locked 120 FPS with, I believe, dynamic 4K, but either way, I can't really tell. It's so nice looking that I didn't see any blurriness at any points whenever I play, and I play a ton of multiplayer. So that's a good point on this one. For competitive, 60 is good, 120 is just buttery smooth, and they did lower the input lag. The input lag has been decreased by about 20 or so milliseconds, and that lower input lag is, you can feel the difference. Even at the 60 FPS mode, I was thinking I was doing 120, but then I was like, okay, maybe I'm not, because yeah, and then I checked, and yeah, I wasn't. Once I turned it on, it was a whole different game. At 120, it's a huge difference, especially with the new lower input lag, which the Xbox One X, and if I remember right, the One S also get that lower input lag from the controller through to the console. And Horde and this Escape pretty much are left untouched. You're just gonna get a higher, because it's always dynamic resolution, you're gonna get a higher resolution and of course a more stable frame rate, but by most part it's still a stable one on the lower consoles. Especially though, you're gonna probably feel more of a difference if you're coming from an Xbox One S, but nonetheless is still pretty much unchanged. So to finish off, I'd like to invite you to check out this little bubble on top for that video on my guide on how you can get your own personal Xbox Game Pass Ultimate free membership for 1 month or up to 3 months through the Microsoft Rewards program. And if you like to actually not do that program and like to earn one, stick around the channel. Once we hit 3,000 subscribers, I'll give away 1 free month, and then every other 500 I will be giving another free month once we reach those goals. goals. But anyway, I'm in World 7. I hope you appreciate it. Any questions, hit me up on social medias, and don't forget to check out the rest of the videos in the playlist. Appreciate your time and hope to see you online. Peace.